Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for those that are new here, welcome. Today is my weekly blog on my new married life and what's been happening during the week. Now, for those of you that don't know yet, I have recently gotten married. Now, this is my first marriage ever. And we did not live together before marriage. So it was an even bigger step for me to adjust to married life. So, how am I finding it? Any difficulties? Well, prior to this, I've never lived with anyone before. So it was an even bigger adjustment for me. And basically, I went straight from being completely single to being married and nothing in between. So I guess the most obvious one was getting used to permanently living with someone I didn't grow up with. And it was an adjustment, I have to admit. But I have to say that if we weren't as close as we are, there would be problems. So the most obvious one is getting used to permanently living with someone I didn't grow up with. It was an adjustment, I have to admit. But I have to say that if we weren't as close as we are, then there would be problems. So I can definitely see how some couples seemingly get along fine and then find out that they can't stand each other when they move in together and then they break up, which in retrospect is actually a very good thing as their true personalities then come to the surface. So, what would have been a disastrous marriage is averted, and their personality, well, their relationship ends early. So, they don't waste their time and they get to move on to finding the right partner for the both of them. Well, because people are basically on show when they are dating, especially if they only see each other once a week or so. And also, if, yeah, especially when you don't know what to look out for and the signs that are there, and you don't know how to interpret it to, really show what their personality is like. But we are very close, close in personality, close in terms of goals that we both have. So he very much understands who I am. So there's not the friction there that there would otherwise be. Also, living day to day in close quarters, any habits that you both have will come up. So, all those things that you try to hide when you're dating, like farting, burping, etc., will inevitably come out. Now, those are natural body functions, and your partner really should not care. And more importantly, you should not care that they come out in front of your partner, as you need to be able to be confident in how strong your love is with each other and not to worry. Because if you have to worry about what your partner's going to think about them, then it's a sure sign that your love and your bond is not strong. For if your partner still has issues with those habits, then it's going to be a sure sign that they're more concerned about the superficial rather than what's really important. I will have to admit that it still seems quite unreal to me that I'm married now, and because I've been single all my life. Um, but once I do remember that I am married, then I go into partnership mode, and that means always thinking of the both of us as a team. So, for example, when I get home early, then I cook dinner and try to make enough so that there's leftovers for tomorrow for both me to take to work and for him to have lunch the next day. Because if you're already cooking, then it makes, well, it doesn't require much more effort to make more of what you've already cooking, rather than having to cook an entire different dish for the next meal. So you figure. Of course, when he is home earlier, then he cooks without me having to remind him to do it, which is great. You know, it's great when someone at work takes the initiative, and it's even better when it's your partner at home that does it. Your colleague at work will make your work easier by doing that, but it's your partner at home doing that will make life easier for you. Because imagine if I had to keep pestering him to cook. It he'll and he's not going to do it unless I pester him to. And if I forget to tell him to do it, then it wouldn't have gotten done. You know, nothing can last if it's all one-sided, including a marriage. So it's great that he's also a team player. So far, so good. That's all on my progress report for now. Next week, I will reveal all the little differences that have come up and what I've encountered due to the cross-cultural differences between us. Because, as what I said before, this is a cross-cultural marriage. So the little things that we encounter are going to be a little different, I guess, from a typical relationship. It shouldn't be that much if conditions are right, but I'll explain that later. So, and if you've enjoyed the video, then don't forget to like and share, as it will help me out a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell to receive notification. So that's all for now. And until I see you in my next video, it's bye for now.